50 Cent, man, he diabolical, bro. I don't think, listen, 50 Cent should not be bothered, all right? When you go to war with 50, you go on a war with the pettiest man in the world, okay? Now, 50 versus Pat, I don't know, man, Pat, man, this is an uphill battle, but we gonna talk about it. Yo, beat champ, cue my music.
The big homie, big homie, big homie. The big homie, the big homie show. Swoo. Hey, welcome to the big homie show. The big homie, the big homie, the big homie. The big homie, hey, welcome to the big homie show. Hey, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie. The big homie. With no further ado, I welcome Debo, your host. Like, comment, share, and subscribe before you go and tell a friend about the big homie show. Ay, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie. Hey, welcome to the big homie show. Drop that Zaddy in the bed, boy. Ay, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie. Hey, welcome to the big homie show.
Like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You comment, I comment back. Hype this video. You feel me? It's the big homie. Act like you know me. Nieces and nephews is your favorite uncle at the barbecue. Hit me. Well. What do we have here? Is it hip hop or is it something else? Look like it's something else. Now, Cats is doing a 20v1 on 50 right now. You got the Harris family, you got Pat, you got Let's Rap About It with Jim Jones, Mano, Fab, and Dave East. They not even counting you in. That's it. Everybody trying to get at 50. But y'all failed to realize that 50 don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. And when a person has that type of attitude in this business, he tends to get ahead. He tends to win the petty popularity vote, if you will. Now, Fab came out with a fire joint. Fire joint. 50 chose to ignore it. Can you ignore a battle? I feel like you can't. You know what I'm saying? That's the hip hop rule. Somebody come at you, you come at them. But 50, man, he makes his own rules, man. Some people just don't like it. Some people's like, yo, I'm with all that, Now, this is the update on what's going on, because we've been past the Fab shit. Now we on the Pap shit. Pap just hit 50 with a full clip. You know what I'm saying? A full clip of fire. You know what 50 did? He put up an Instagram post of Pat and Claressa Shields' faces traded on one another. So Pap had Clarissa's face and Claressa had Pap's face. So the running joke on what 50 is trying to say, and a multitude of people, we're not going to act like we know. We hear it. We hear the people talking. Is that Pap chooses strong black women. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Damn near like if they was the man in the relationship, if you will. That's the joke. That, you know what I'm saying? That's not me saying it. That's what's, people joking and saying it. As much as I respect Pat, you know what I'm saying? Because I know he a real one from Brooklyn. Salute. Perception is everything on the internet. It's not like he made this perception. It's just who he chooses in his life that he wants to be with. And so be it, But when you're beefing with somebody, everybody can twist and turn and make a narrative and make something out of nothing. You understand? So with that said, 50 said, damn them raps. The raps is over. I'm going straight to where everybody's going to get their fun and their entertainment. It's that Beyonce's internet. And his internet is going off. You understand? So now the update is, because I'm late to the party. That's okay. That's okay. But you watching the big homie because you want to hear my perspective on things. 50 done said to Pap, yo, you playing with me? Well, I'm going to drop this video footage of Maserati Bud, which happens to be his man's in Miami, of getting with Claressa Shields around the time you was with Claressa Shields. Crazy. And what time around was this? Christmas time. I don't know what's going on with Pap and these Christmas shenanigans, but it be going down. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure y'all seen the Christmas footage and all that out there. So I'm going to a part where Claressa is going to answer back to 50, because from when I heard she was going to sue 50 on what he's trying to do. But she went live, you know, to stake her claim, which a lot of us feel like in agreement of saying, stop going live and just relax. But here we go, man. Let's get to it. Let's see what she got to say.
Hey y'all, come on, because I didn't even want to have to do this, but since I gotta do it, come on in. Hey y'all.
She ain't have to do it, by the way.
What's up?
I don't know why she's so damn happy, but
Y'all, I'll let y'all come in first. I can't do nothing but even laugh at this shit. Oh my God. Whew. Come on in. Come on. Hey y'all, good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. It's 2 o'clock. 5 o'clock when some of y'all at. What's up, Justin? Hey, Emery Boo. Okay. I'm gonna start with this. One, this is how you recognize weirdo niggas, right? This weirdo, Maserati Bud. First of all, ever since I met this fool, he's a fan that asks for a picture. He has went from there to something else. First, let's start with this. We know this.
Let's start with this. He was a fan that asked for a picture and it turned into something else. Fans just come and go. Got a picture? Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. No, he's not just a fan. Obviously, she knows Maserati Bud. You understand? So we got to debunk that. There's not just a fan situation. He spent time around this young lady. So let's see what else she's got to say.
This clown is lying. We know. But 50, I'm finna get on your ass. But hold on. You mad that I recorded your dumb ass?
Listen, I did not fuck her. We were talking. Okay, but you understand what I'm saying? How it looks? Because he not. I know how I look. Listen, you keep acting like y'all don't know who y'all dealing with. You dealing with Curtis Petty Jackson. And I told you, at the end of the day, he has been back in the corner and keep dissing.
He has been back in the corner. This man keep dissing him. I did not F her. So why are you lying, telling 50 that we did anything? I have never been romantically, sexually, nothing with this man. Never kissed him, hugged him too hard. Is this man fucking crazy?
Now, her friend recorded that, not her. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100. Her friend recorded that. And I guess that's the answer that they was looking for wholeheartedly. So that's why she was smiling in the beginning of this joint. Now, she could say that those things didn't happen. Whereas Maserati Bud and 50 are saying, well, we got the ring cam footage and those things did happen. Now, to refute what she's saying, we got to see the footage. You know what I'm saying? And that will tell the tale, because if there is footage of them being close and all that stuff, from what I'm hearing, don't worry about my baby. That's my dog. She likes to bark at people. From what I'm hearing, you know what I'm saying? Maserati Bud and Claressa Shields was an item and stuff like that. And it was either between him and Pap, that she was going to ultimately go with. And she ultimately picked Papoose. You feel me? So we're going to keep going. Hold on.
This stud looking ass boy is pissing me off. And then 50 think that just because he can go talk about let's talk about how you recognize weirdo niggas. One, I don't know you, right? But somehow you always got videos and pictures of me. I ain't know who this man was to my best friend Nee, the one that called him, the one that called his dumb ass. She said, Rex, did you know that this dude Maserati Bud got you all over his page? I said, what?
I don't understand how she keeps saying I don't know this guy, but she was clearly in the video dancing in a Christmas outfit, and Maserati Bud was recording it.
What you mean? She sent me his page. I go to his page. It's nothing but pictures of me. Pictures of me. Pictures, videos of me and her together. We don't even know that this dude is even around, bro.
How are you not gonna know he's around? You're not aware of your surroundings? That don't make no sense, yo. It don't make no sense.
That's sad. That's sad. So this dude been clout chasing since he tried to tell the Geisha black girl, tried to fucking tell her that me and him was a thing. Back then. I checked him back then. So when
he was a fan and all that just wanted a picture, and she checked him back then. See, she's not cohesive with her thoughts. She feel like in her head, I'm guessing that she knows the whole play, but her ace in the hole was I never was intimate with him, and this, that, and the third, and I got the proof. Listen to this. He's talking and saying to clarify that and whatnot. So to get to the point of this happened, then Maserati Bud did a live right after saying, yo, you keep playing with me. I'm going to show proof that such and such, this, that, and the third. So they just keep going back and forth, and it's prolonged. So now this shit got bigger than Pat throwing a diss record at 50 and shit. You know what I'm saying? So 50 opened a whole can of worms and shit like that. And now all this, once again, is making Pap look crazy because he can't get in front of the situation because he has Shorty, you know what I'm saying, who won't, be silent and want to explain herself all in lives and stuff like that. But you know how the internet goes, Once you get out there and put your face in public, if you don't have cohesive thought, if you don't have your shit together, for layman's term, if you will, you're going to look crazy. And a lot of people bag on Claressa Shields saying that she's not likable, she talks too much, she brags and says this, that, and the third, and all that stuff like that. She's an athletic, she's a boxer and whatnot. So, you know how that cliche or that stigma with boxers, they not smart, they just fighters and stuff like that. They don't have no intellectual thought or this, that, and the third and whatnot. So, I even myself said in a comment, like, if you could just kind of like, marginalize and just, curate your brand as your person into something where it's for lack of a better term, I can't even get that out. Look, I sound like Claressa Shields. Just pretty much be a role model, man, for the ones that's trying to be just like you, man. The ladies that's trying to be like you, because they're seeing all this right now. You know what I'm saying? They're seeing the toxicity of the situation that's happening and whatnot. And I'm gonna be 100 with you. You didn't even have to go to live to do this. Had you, what I'm saying? If you want to sue for slander, by all means do that to protect your name. That's how you do it. Because in this sport, you can't get with a 50 Cent or none of these guys. You're a young lady and whatnot, and you're last on the totem pole, if you will, on a consensus of what they say. And so especially a young black woman, they look at y'all different. You know what I'm saying? They look at y'all with up. So we're gonna keep going. It ain't gonna be too much more, but we're gonna keep going real quick.
Realize that his page got all this stuff about me on his page. I hit him and said, hey yo, delete me off your page. Delete me off your page. It got too many pictures, too many videos, and it just look weird. Take me off the page, right? He all like, oh, it's gonna mess up my 3 and 3. It's gonna mess my pictures up. What? So now I got to go to my DMs because I'm really confused about. I know for a fact I told this dude I'm not interested in you. I know for a fact. So now I got to go to my. Now Claressa got to turn into the bad guy. Here we go. This goofy. I'm gonna take it back to where this shit start at. Boom. All right. I'm gonna have to put my camera for this one, because what is this boy dumb? Okay, Maserati. Take me off your page. You got this video, whatever these pictures was, take them down. He took them down. It messed with my page. Everything is lined up by threes. Okay. It's not that serious.
Yo, man, you see all this, man? Me being, if I was her dude, I would feel uncomfortable for her even doing all this. It don't make no sense to do this. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you just got to ignore people and whatnot. So this is you got caught into a 50-cent trap. That's what I call it, the 50-cent trap and whatnot. Now look what you're doing. You're doing things outside it. Well, I don't know if this is even outside it. This could be within your character. But now you're doing things that's just, you know, has nothing to do with your ability to be a boxer or marketing or promoting yourself as a world-class athlete and stuff like that. This is just a bunch of drama. And if you're a millionaire, if I had millions and shit like that, fuck that drama shit. I'm not doing none of this toxic shit. I'm ignoring everybody and I'm going to the Cancuns with my family, having a good old time and shit. These things are to be ignored. You feel me? And, you know, it's just unfortunate and shit like that. And I'm not trying to say Papoose needs to control her or anything like that. You can't really control anybody, but you know, I would have had that conversation with her like, yo, this is me and 50 shit. Let me handle this. I know he's going to probably say something about you or whatever. Just ignore it. Let me put everything together and whatnot. Because this is more ammo for 50 to use against Pat and whatnot. And, you know, no matter how much Pat feel, to be honest with you, he's the third wheel because 50 is the person that's the biggest celebrity out of this situation. And Claressa Shields is right behind him because she's a celebrity boxer. You know, just a boxer, but that's a celebrity at the same time and whatnot. So her and 50 supersedes what Pap is doing and shit. Now Pap looks like he's behind the 8 ball, out of the loop in this situation, and it becomes a Claressa Shield versus 50 Cent thing. You feel me?
You have your videos on my page and don't nobody feel me and you together. All I ever did was show he begging to not get these pictures taken down. Excuse me, bud. I'm going to report it if you don't take it down. Make you 2 other posts and replace them. Take me off your page. You gonna mess my page up. Whatever that fuck that means. You never told.
But this is a fan. You spending all this time talking to a fan and stuff like that. So, you know, man, there's just things going on, man. And your man 50 is the cause of it and whatnot. So, yeah, man. What lesson has we learned here? Because I don't even need this no more, man. It's self-explanatory. What lesson have we learned here? The lesson is, if you don't got the resources like a 50 Cent, don't get into a war with a 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even saying 50 is winning or Pap is losing. What I'm saying is you be prepared for all the embarrassment in the world and people in every corner stopping you and saying, yo, what's going on with you and 50? Yo, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? There's going to be some diehard hip hop heads that's going to tell Pat, yo, you got crazy on that nigga with such and such. Yo, that diss record's fine. Yeah, but there's more people, tens, thousands, way more people that's going to be looking at 50's page and be like, yeah, 50 trolling, laughing, having a good old time than hearing a diss record. You know what I'm saying? So it's on the side of who Pat really cares about, you know what I'm saying, the most as far as the fans and, you know, how he wants this record to be perceived or how he wants this battle between him and 50 to be perceived. But the way the world is perceiving it right now, it's just not good in his favor, if you will. You feel me? Because now they're comparing it with, you know, you know what I'm saying? First it was Rem, now it's Claressa Shields and shit like that. What's going on with the women in your life and all that other stuff and shit like that, man. That's how I said perception is everything. And, you know, when you're an entertainer, sometimes you got to control that to make sure you're on a side of looking good. Shit. Because that's your money. You know what I'm saying? As toxic as it is, you don't want to look bad. That's your money. You want to look like you on top, especially in the entertainment game. That's what 50 is a master of. He's a master of creating a narrative of he's not going to lose. He's going to get at everybody and win. You feel me? He does it the way he do it. So with that said, man, salute to Pat, man. Salute to 50. Salute to Claressa, man. They clean this shit up. Clean this shit up by the mall, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, man. It's the big homie. Act like you know me.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe where you go and tell a friend about the Big Homie Show. Ay, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie, the big homie. Hey, welcome to the Big Homie Show.